everybody. So we're here in Scotland and we're going to show you some magic and how it works. So over here, look at the mountains. This is a space here where the energy comes in, and we have found a place that's incredibly powerful and magical, that feels like a place where timelines shift and move as we prepare for the summer solstice. A lot of the elements are in place. So come with me. You can see we have the water over here, beautiful black beach, and another space where energy comes in. And as you look ahead, you'll see these trees, which are hiding something really, really magical. So let's go. I'm going to take a quick little walk. It's starting to rain. So we've been working with the weather and trying to keep the rain away. We have had a lot of luck moving and shifting the weather, but we're running out of time. So let's go. Right, so here we are, somewhere really special. This is a really hard place to get to. I can't pronounce the name of it, but it's a chapel for remembering, and it feels like a space. Well, you'll see what you think. So come on, let's go. See the bird come out? It's very dark. Let's see how much you can see. So the energy here is connected to the Newearth template, but it feels like a place in which you can time travel, where beings come from the stars. And the things that we're working on right now, as crazy as it may sound, is light conception, merging frequencies through love together to seed and birth new energies on the planet. And part of the journey and the process that we're doing is connecting with pieces along the way so that we can weave the energies together when we get to Callanish for the summer solstice to birth a new timeline. And this is a big piece on the journey. Just take a look and tune into the energy and the frequency to support in the preparation for the summer solstice. Here we are in the Chapel of Remembrance, and we just did a powerful ritual for birthing a new timeline, but a lot was understood in that process that we want to share with you.
I think while we were performing the ritual, we were at this wall that stands behind us, which seems to be some kind of a mausoleum wall, and there are plaques on it with people's names that have probably passed on. And the idea that came to mind, the feeling was that in death, there is also a love that can traverse through the 0 point. And as one timeline collapses, you have the capacity to carry beyond death the idea of love into the new timeline, right? And that's what we seem to be receiving here.
Here it seemed like it was two people that had passed and were connecting with their frequency during the ritual, but it could be someone that you love dearly who's transitioning right now, that you hold love as they move through that portal, through that 0 point, and that love is carried. And as we're working in the Atlantean code, it's the same, that love was not brought to that trauma, to the death of Atlantis, and so it carried through. And as we're birthing a new timeline for it, we need to bring the love to it. And so anytime we're birthing a new timeline and we're giving birth to something, there's this cycle, right? There's the death. And we're here in this chapel filled with people who have passed, and we've all experienced that. And so it can be a personal death, or it can be a death of something inside yourself, that you bring the frequency of love to it, even through it, if even at the time there's trauma, so that it carries that love through and is birthed into the new timeline. You want to show them what it looks like in here? Check out the ceiling, you guys. Talk about a spaceship of birthing a new timeline. It's just a really incredible, magical place. And as we were here, it felt as though the floor beneath us was moving. And as we were performing this very powerful ritual, things were really spinning. And the energy here is beyond incredible. It's on the Isle of Mull in a little chapel, the Chapel of Remembering. It's very, very secluded, very difficult to find and get to. Kind of need to be a little bit of a wizard to find it. But when you're here, the energy is palpable, and it's preparing us energetically to birth a new timeline for humanity, and it's been waiting for us. It feels as though the space itself could actually lift off. We could go into a new timeline, into heaven on earth, to visit with our star sisters and brothers. So we love you so much.
Mm-hmm.